There are some concepts in digital marketing that are so basic, but so powerful, but still so basic that despite how important they are, we always overlook them. And I am not any different. I overlook these basic principles very often. But when I appreciate them, when I stop and I appreciate them, it can make a difference. I think the video that I'm going to share with you on this episode of the show, I think it might be my most popular Facebook reel. And if it's not my most popular Facebook reel, it might be heading there, because in the last 2 days, I released it less than 48 hours ago. In the last 2 days, it's gotten 3.2 million views on Facebook Reels, 1.9 million views on TikTok. I think it's going to go viral on YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts takes a lot longer for the views to come in, but it's doing pretty well so far on YouTube Shorts. It has a good like ratio, and it's growing in views at a good rate from previous videos. So I think it could go viral on YouTube Shorts, and YouTube Shorts is monetized. So this video, which by the way, took me 20 minutes to make, might just make like a few $1,000 on YouTube Shorts. It's 20 minutes. And I made it. What's funny too is it was barely any extra work for me. So this is what happened. This is the story. This is the refresher for myself and refresher for anybody who makes content, who does content marketing. 2 episodes ago, I made a podcast about SEO article spinning, and I talked about other examples. I shared how some marketing Instagram account took a script for one of my viral videos, and then I remembered just how viral that video was. It was a video about a very successful campaign, a marketing campaign that Burger King did. So as I was talking about it on the podcast, I said to myself, that video performed so well last time, that subject matter that people like, I should share it on the podcast. So I shared it very briefly on the podcast. I didn't plan on making a video about it until after. I shared it on the podcast. I downloaded a video of the campaign. I put it into the podcast, and then I put the podcast up. And then I'm like, all right, now I need to make a video for Instagram Reels, TikTok, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts, all these places, because I do it every day. Started November 1st, 2022. Haven't missed a day since. So I'm like, okay, time to make a video for those places. And I'm like, well, I just described this Burger King viral marketing campaign. And when I described it before on a video for all these places, on a short form mobile video for all these places, it went pretty viral. Maybe it will go viral again. And I had already downloaded the video of the Burger King campaign. So all I had to do was cut out my description, the extra 30 seconds of me speaking in the podcast, cut that out from the podcast, put the video into it from Burger King, which I'd already downloaded because I downloaded it for the podcast. That was almost it. But the video was at 18 seconds, and it needed a good ending. The thing with videos that I found, and lots of other people have found, is especially if it's a short video, the ending is really important. You want to leave people feeling good. So what I did was kind of creative. I had described the campaign, but I didn't end with anything special. So I took from a different part of the podcast, me saying that is crazy. And I was saying it in regards to something having to do with search engine optimization. But I took that, I cut it, and I pasted it at the end of this video about the Burger King campaign. So it looked like I was saying it about the Burger King campaign, when actually, when I first recorded it, I was saying it about search engine optimization. And then my video was 20 seconds. Then what I did is, not many people know this, I love putting music onto my videos, and I do it within the TikTok app because TikTok uses AI to analyze the subject matter of your video, the length of your video, the lighting of your video, the cuts of your video, and it will recommend, I would say 70% of the time, it recommends music that just really, really fits a video on TikTok. So when I put music into my videos, it's through TikTok. Then I download the video without the watermark from TikTok and post it to lots of other places. I post it manually on Instagram Reels, which syncs up using a meta connection to Facebook Reels. If you do it with a third-party app on either Instagram Reels or on Facebook Reels, the video views are suppressed. Despite what Meta says, it does not like third-party applications posting content. You need to post manually. I do the same thing for YouTube Shorts. I post manually. However, for LinkedIn, for Snapchat Spotlight, for Pinterest, and for Google Drive, I use reusevideo.com, which is just an automation that makes it so my TikTok videos come from TikTok without the watermark to all those other places. I do Google Drive because I want to keep a backup of all of my content. So videos that have gone viral before, I can find them on Google Drive 6 months later, post them again, and they will go viral again. So I put my video, the raw video, edited but without music, into the TikTok app. TikTok recommends a sound that fits it perfectly. And I'm going to show the video in a second. The sound fits the video perfectly. I post it, and then I post it manually on Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. And like I said, Instagram Reels posts it automatically to Facebook Reels. And then I forgot about it for, I think, 45 minutes, and I checked it after 45 minutes, just randomly. I'm like, oh my God, it's doing like way above average. And now the video's doing really well. So the lesson, the reminder for myself and for anybody who makes content, the reminder is, if you've been making content for long enough, you've had something go viral, don't just stop with that one piece of content. Make tons more content about the same subject matter. Tons more. Hit it from different angles, tell different aspects of the story. If it went viral once, there's a good chance it's going to go viral again. And this video was so lazy for me to make. I spoke an extra 30 seconds on my podcast, but I did it for the podcast. Then I repurposed it. The whole video was 20 seconds long. It was so easy to edit. And that was it. Millions of views. So I'm hyped. It's just this little re-epiphany that I love having. These little reminders of really important things that are so basic that I always overlook them. So it's a valuable lesson for me, and I hope it is a valuable lesson for you as well. That's what I wanted to share with you on this episode of the show. And you know what? Almost forgot. Here's the video, 20 seconds long. This is what's going so viral. Burger King's Moldy Whopper campaign. Burger King let a Whopper sit out for 30 days and filmed it with a time lapse to show it getting moldy to demonstrate that they don't use artificial preservatives unlike their competitors. This campaign ended up getting 8.4 billion impressions and boosted sales. That is crazy. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched on YouTube, thank you so much for listening. If you listened on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, this is episode 544 of my daily digital marketing podcast, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.